Another thing that you can do at home is the refelting of a chest set. Either one that's not felted, which you want to use and want it felted, or as I've got here, pieces that have been made in for example in one of the classes that we do where you make a chest set in a weekend. And these are sample pieces, and if I were going to felt these, I would apply a little bit of this wood glue to it. Now if I was doing a Jakes set, I would use hide glue, but that requires a bain-marie and is a little bit more complicated, and of course I would have to find some suitable bays because felt is a different material, but nonetheless. So I would just apply the glue and I would put the pieces on, having applied a little glue, stick them reasonably close together, and you would do 1, 2 or 3 or 4 sets, however many you were doing. You would just put them on the felt like this. So you end up at the end of the day with a piece glued onto a square of felt when you've cut them out from there, like this is. It's just glued on, and then you turn it upside down, and the way to cut them out is to just go around very carefully, turning it as you go and cutting and turning.
Show the angle of the scissors.
And you keep the angle of the scissors at 45 degrees so you're not cutting into the wood, and then you can just go around and make sure you've got a nice, and the trick is to turn the piece as you go and make sure you're not cutting the wood with the scissors, as I've seen done once or twice. And there we have a nicely felted chest piece, and it's really something that's fairly straightforward to do. Now to remove, if you're going to refelt, say for example a Jakes set, this has been refelted by somebody or rebased by somebody, to remove the old bays you simply slip a box cutter or a Stanley knife between the bays and the chest piece and get it off, and then you would find another suitable piece to go on of the same colour, and if it isn't the same size it doesn't matter too much because you can cut it, and you would fix it on with the hide glue, and that would be to refelt a Jakes chest piece. Thank you.